Hello everyone. Today we are here to understand our next topic, and that is reported speech. So let us see what is that. There are two ways to represent the spoken words of a speaker. That is direct speech and indirect speech. In two ways we can represent or report the words of a speaker, direct and indirect. So let us see what is that. The first one is direct speech. Here we report the exact words of the speaker. Like Rima said, we are not we are not going to the picnic. Now, here the exact words of the speaker given in inverted commas are called direct speech. The word said in the above sentence is introductory verb, and the words spoken by the speaker, which are quoted in inverted commas, are direct speech. Like here it is, we are not going to the picnic, and said is introductory verb. Now let us see indirect speech. Here we report the words of the speaker in our own words by changing the time, place, and person accordingly. Like the previous sentence, if we have to state in indirect speech, it will be Rima said that they were not going to the picnic. Here, the exact words spoken, which were quoted in inverted commas, are changed in that they were not going to the picnic. Now, here this word said is the reporting verb, and the words next to that reporting verb are reported speech. So, the reported speech will be that they were not going to the picnic. Here we do not quote the exact words of the speaker, but we change it. Like if you can see, inverted commas are replaced by that, and we are replaced by they, and then it is were not going to picnic. So we make some changes in time, place, and person. So this is indirect speech. There are certain rules for that. Like if the introductory verb in direct speech is in present tense or future tense, then it remains the same as the reporting verb. Like if it is says, the Rima says or Rima will say. So that says or will say will remain same when we will convert into indirect speech. And the main verb also will not change in the reported speech. Like see this example. Clear says the master is not at home. Here says is introductory verb and is main verb. So this introductory verb is in present tense. So it will remain the same in indirect sentence also. Now see this indirect sentence. Clear says. So says will remain says. If it is present or future, it will not change. And the main verb also, which is also will not change in reported speech, that the master is not at home. So the indirect speech in this case will be clear says that the master is not at home. The introductory verb says and the main verb is will remain same. Now, if the introductory verb is in past tense, then it remains same as reporting verb, but the main verb will change according to certain rules. Now, in the previous sentence, the first sentence when we said Rima said, the introductory verb was in past tense. So in indirect speech also, it will remain past only, Rima said. But the verb, which was the main verb in the inverted commas, by in the spoken words, will change according to certain rules. So let us understand what are those rules. According to those rules, there are certain changes in the tenses. Like simple present changes to simple past. Means if the direct speech is in simple present, in indirect speech, the reported speech will become in simple past. Present continuous changes to past continuous. Present perfect changes to past perfect. Present perfect continuous changes to past perfect continuous. Simple past changes to past perfect, and past continuous changes to past perfect continuous. Now these were the changes in the tenses. Now we have certain changes in the modal verbs also. Like if we have will in direct speech, in indirect speech that will change into would. Same way, shall will change into should. Can changes to could, may changes to might, and must changes to had to. So these are modal verbs which also undergo a change when we change from direct to indirect. Now there are certain changes in pronouns also when we convert from direct to indirect. See these pronouns now. I becomes he or she. We changes to they. Me changes to him or her. Us changes to them. My changes to his or her. Our changes to their. Us changes to he, she, we, you. Sorry, you. You changes to he, she, we, or they. Now let us understand one by one what type of changes are there. We have certain changes in adverbs also, or the words that show time. See these examples. Now changes to then. If in direct speech we have now, in indirect it becomes then. Today changes to that day. Yesterday changes to the previous day. Tomorrow changes to the next day or the following day. Tonight changes to that night. Last night changes to the previous night. Next week changes to following week. This changes to that. So these adverbs or the words showing time also changes in indirect speech. Now let us understand according to the tenses. The first tense was simple present that changes to simple past. See this example. He said, I go for a walk daily. Now here this introductory verb is in past, said. So this said will remain as it is past only in indirect speech. Now but see this I is a pronoun which will change to he according to the subject. Now he said, he is the subject. So this I will also become he because this I is used for he. Go is the simple present tense which will become went. And next for a walk will remain same but daily will become everyday. So in indirect speech it will be he said that he went for a walk every day. Inverted commas are also removed and we write that in place of that. Now let us see next example. Present continuous becomes past continuous. See this sentence as direct. Reena said, it is raining heavily. Reena said in indirect also, it will remain same. In place of inverted commas, it will be that. It will remain it. Is raining will become was raining heavily. Reena said that it was raining heavily. Now see the next one. Present perfect changes to past perfect. Naman said, I have done my work. So while changes to indirect, Naman said will remain same. Inverted comma will be removed and we will write that. I according to Naman will become he. Have done is present perfect, which will become had done as past perfect. And my will become his as according to Naman. Work will be as it is. So in indirect sentence, it will be Naman said that he had done his work. So here you can see that there are certain changes. First, inverted commas are removed, then pronouns are changed, and tenses are also changed. Now the next one, present perfect continuous changes to past perfect continuous. See the example. The teacher said, I have been teaching since yesterday. So the teacher said will remain same. Inverted comma will change to that. I. Now this I will go according to the teacher. As we can assume that this is a female teacher, it will take she. If it is a male teacher, it will take he. Have been will change to had been. Past perfect continuous. Have been teaching will convert to had been teaching since yesterday. Now yesterday will change to the previous day. So the indirect sentence will be the teacher said that she had been teaching since the previous day. Now the next one is simple past changes to past perfect. See this example. The boy said, we wrote letters to our parents. The boys said will remain same. Inverted comma will change to that. We according to the boys will change to they. Wrote will become had written. They had written letters to their parents. Are according to the boys will become their. So the answer will be the boys said that they had written letters to their parents. Now see the next tense, past continuous changes to past perfect continuous. Sheena said the cat was playing. In indirect sentence, it will be Sheena said. Inverted commas will change into that. The cat will remain the cat as it is not a pronoun. Nouns will remain as it is. The cat will remain the cat. Was playing. Now, was playing will convert into had been playing. Past perfect continuous. So, the indirect sentence will be Sheena said that the cat had been playing, and there will be no inverted commas now. Now, these were the different tenses and the different ways how to convert direct speech into indirect speech. Let us revise. There are two ways in which a speech can be reported, direct and indirect. Direct speech reports the exact words of the speaker in inverted commas. Indirect speech reports the words of speaker in a different way by changing the tense, time, place, and person according to the rules that we just understood. Present tense normally changes to past tense while transforming direct speech into indirect speech. So this was today's topic. I hope it's clear to you. Thank you.